Yeah, this year started out as very hopeful. We had indictments, we had reforms that were proposed for our constituents. We promised them good government. We promised them that we would be transparent, we would strengthen the committee process, get rid of messages of necessity, all those things. And where are we today? We're late in session. We're looking at a bill called the Big Ugly, and it's aptly named, and talking about a message of necessity to get this thing passed. It's New York City laden. It doesn't really do anything to help upstate New York other than provide some gimmicky property tax rebates. We did nothing to help our teachers significantly or substantially dealing with the evaluation system. We did nothing to help our parents and our students dealing with the Common Core issue. Those issues were left undone. We did nothing to repeal the SAFE Act, which is a huge issue for my constituents, and that was a perfect opportunity this year to bargain that with the rent control, which was not done. Very disappointed by that. There were just so many things that we didn't get to that we should have done in session, and yet we wasted so much time getting down here today. And I reiterate a bill that I introduced with a former colleague back in 2011, which says that we should reduce session back to ending on March 31st, or when we pass the budget on April 1st, cut assembly pay in half, cut the per diems, cut the cost of the assembly, save over $100 million to the taxpayers of New York, and give that money back to the taxpayers. We had no significant tax cuts this year. Again, gimmicks. We tried to shut down Startup New York, a cronyist scheme. We added the 421 tax abatement, another cronyist scheme to help New York City taxpayers, did nothing for upstate New York and our constituents in the rural area. Overall, we're standing here wasting the taxpayers' money, not doing reforms that we promised that we'd do. And I'm very disappointed by that, because in the beginning we promised reform, and in the end we were right back to the same old Albany, and it's very disappointing. I hope we start next year on a new note and really give our taxpayers what they deserve, which is proper representational government.